Welcome back to another episode of the Kate Thurman Show. And today we have the lovely Melissa Banks with us. I couldn't wait to get her back, y'all. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for joining us again today.
Hey, Kate, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. Now, Melissa, we don't do bios on this show.
Mm.
Because I believe that can't nobody talk about them, talk about you better than you can. Can you give us some information on you and everything that you do?
Well, I'm going to give you the short version. I am a master event planner. I've been an event planner for over 26 years. I'm a media personality. I'm a best-selling author. I'm a motivational speaker and brand strategist. I'm excited to be here. I've been building my business for over 26 years. And I live in Mississippi.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm coming to Mississippi. I got to come see you. I'm from down in the Mobley, so we neighbors. We neighbors.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. So you've been doing this for 26 years. How
Yes.
did you get started with being a master event planner?
Well, Kate, I shared this publicly. I was working for a telecommunications company, profit sharing, education, instructional design, a great, great job that was supposed to last forever, but it didn't. It went away. So God spoke to me one morning and said, you are going to be a business owner. I didn't know what that meant because I had never done that before. But I did do flowers and decorating, and so when the company closed and laid all of us off, that's what I started doing, was decorating. But decorating was just the beginning. It led into the rest of the stuff, which was event planning and being a part of the entire event. And I absolutely loved, and that's what started the event planning.
Wow, wow. Well, you do a great job. I see some of your posts and everything that you do. I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to, we connect and we get some work we can do because I like try to throw on the events. So I know I need you. I need you.
Well, I'm here for it. I have a couple of event books out that teaches you that you don't always have to hire a professional, though. You can also, people love event planning, even if that's not what their main thing is. And we can help make that process easier and keep you from being so overwhelmed so that you can enjoy your event like a guest.
Wow, I love that. I love that. So when God spoke to you, did it come right after God spoke to you, or did the company close, or how long ago after the company closed did you dive right into event planning, or was it a gradual move?
Well, within a few weeks, and this is going to be in my memoir coming up in October, and I share some of the details in there. But within a few weeks, the layoff did happen, and I started doing decorating. Though initially, I just started doing decorating because that's what I love. That's what that had to be what God was speaking to me, because that's what I knew. So I started doing decorating at that point. But also because I'm a trainer, I believe in education and learning skills. I started taking some courses, meeting people that were already doing it. But that's what kicked off the event career for me, was that moment that I didn't have a job, didn't know what I was going to do. That's what God said. I'm going to start a business. So that means decorating. And so that's what I did. I started decorating.
Amen. Amen. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So, in 26 years, so you're not, no stopping you now. You just,
No, we're not stopping. We put it into fast track. We're keeping it moving.
amen. I love that. I love that. So you have other things that you do, right?
That's
Can you
right.
talk to us about some of the other things that you do?
Well, in 2020, you know what happened. Okay. The year started out,
Mhm.
we had a great year planned, events that I've been hoping for my entire year. We're on the books, we're
Mhm.
excited. And then the pandemic hit. Well,
Okay.
if my business is 99% in person, the pandemic hitting was huge for us.
Oh, yeah.
Our calendar went from full to empty within a week and a half to 2 weeks' time. That meant, what am I going to do? I'm going to quit, or I'm going to keep going. And I decided I was going to keep going, which meant I had to learn some new things, right? I had never done an interview before. Prior to that, I had never considered virtual events.
Mhm.
Things had to change, and that led into so many of the other things that you've seen me do over the past 6 years. I went from never doing an interview to hosting 2 podcasts. I went, I went to not having, never writing a book or even thinking about writing a book. Now have seven, so many things changed, but I had to move in fear. I had to move
Mhm.
uncomfortable. I had to be willing to let go of some things that I thought I would do forever and make room for some new things. And the more I pivoted, the more I stepped into areas that were new to me, the more doors that opened. And
Oh,
I met Cyrus Webb in 2019, preparing for my first conference. Actually, I invited him to be our media person for my very first conference I ever did. And
mhm.
that connection, I didn't know it then, but that connection is how the other door that led me into spaces that the other doors open up in.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. And being connected to Cyrus is just an amazing thing. God certainly delivers and answers our questions, especially with the people that he brings. Like someone like Cyrus, we know. He gives us those gentle nudges, but we need those gentle nudges.
Did you say?
Well, he gonna see this interview. I love it. I love it. And yeah, I love it. I love everything that you're doing. And do you focus a lot on women? Because it seems, when I look at some of your work, you curate a lot of your work around women. Can you talk to us about what made you decide to do a lot of work with women?
Well, you know what? God decided that for me.
Mhm. Amen.
I just believe I had been talking to women. I can walk into the bathroom and somebody's in there, and I look at her, and it's something in me that says, encourage her today. And that's
Mhm.
really where it all started. He just started planting me in spaces to share, because women
Right.
can hear it from women so often. And sometimes it's just that moment. You say that one thing at that moment that they need, that lifts them
They
up.
need it. Hmm.
So I had been doing that for a while, but God kept moving in me that this is your purpose. This is why you're here, is to speak to women, to help them see it's not what you went through. That was a horrible thing that you went through, but you went
Hmm.
through it, and you can still create a great life even though you went through those things. So the
Hmm.
more I started to share my story, which was the first time I ever shared my story, was in 2020 on the stage at Black Women's Business Expo. And I
Hmm.
shared parts of my story that day. But at the end of that conference, I had women coming up to me, how much it impacted them, how that was their story that I was sharing. And I just knew that that's what I was supposed to do. I'm
Hmm.
supposed to show women, listen, you are here for a purpose. Your voice is here for a purpose. You can design a life you love. No matter where you're starting, no matter what you went through, you
Hmm.
can decide for yourself that you're going to keep moving and build a life that you love. And that's where it all starts. So yes, most of my audience is women. Most of the time I'm speaking to women audiences. But thank God this year I've also, well, last year actually it started with my podcast, The Melissa Banks Show, where we started talking to men too. You know why? Because they need encouragement too.
Yeah.
They go through stuff too. So that just opened up a wide audience for us to be able to reach so many more people.
Amen. That's true. All of us actually in this world need encouraging,
Exactly.
and I'm like that too. I was like, my focus is women. But
Mhm.
if I can talk and encourage a male, I will. I have no problem because whatever the Lord leads us to do, we're gonna do it, right?
Right.
Wow. So talk to us a little bit about, I want to get all in your business.
Mhm.
What you got going on in the future,
Well, you do know, Kate, we always have to have something going on. I heard somebody say recently, I'm working on my next move while I'm in my current move. And that's kind of what we do, right? So
That's why I
we
was
do
in your
have some
business.
things happening. We have a memoir coming out this year, which
Mhm.
is such an experience. Just writing the memoir is such an experience because
Yeah.
you're reliving some stuff that you've already healed from. And somebody said to me, is this going to be hard for you? And I said, no, I've healed from all of that. But then when you start talking about it and reliving, you realize you have some more healing to do. So it's been a
Mhm.
healing process. But look for our memoir coming out in October. It's available for pre-sale right now in Kindle and
Yes,
distribution.
yes,
We even
yes.
have another in-person event coming up this year in October. I'm partnering with Cyrus Webb. He's bringing some amazing training. This is our Imagine the Possibility. And if you've heard me talk about that, the Imagine the Possibility started in the pandemic. and it was virtual only. We did that for 4 years. This year we're in person. We're so excited to be in person again. That's coming in October. And of course, we have our books, but right now we have our Written by Her. It's coming out. I mean, it's been amazing. We have about 15 wonderful women authors. We're so excited to be sharing women authors with the world. So it's been, we have a lot of exciting things going on, Kate.
See, that's why I was in your business, because I know you have some good stuff you got. I'm all in your business trying to figure out. Well, I know Melissa working on some good stuff and tell us some good stuff that you
Yeah,
working.
we have some stuff going on. But it's exciting. I stay busy, but it's really exciting. And it's a wonderful experience to work with all the amazing women that I work with in the different areas that I do. So I'm excited about this year and what's to come.
I love this. I love this. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, you know what, Melissa? You know what, Melissa? I want to get back into this design. And then why I want to get back into this design is because I've been all in your business on your website. I also see that you do jewelry.
Hmm.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that jewelry? Did you design it? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Let me tell you about the jury and how it came to be. I believe in journaling, right? So when I was thinking about what I wanted to do early on my business, and I was just writing some things down. One of the things I wrote down was I wanted to do jewelry, right? But I didn't know what that looked like. I just knew I wanted to do it. I didn't know that it was going to be pearls, which it turned out to be, but I
Right.
knew I wanted to do it. That was many years ago. Well, about 8 years ago, I actually stepped into the jewelry world, and I love the way you feel when you wear pearls. I started selling my pearls in person. The women would come up and get excited when they would see all the pearls on the table. So I absolutely loved it. That led to a website, of course, because we wanted to be able to reach more women that can walk into our door, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have put our pearls on the website, and it's only pearls, whether it's earrings, bracelet, necklaces, belts. Sometimes it's pearls, and that's what we love. I believe pearls give you a certain confidence when you put them on. I'm gonna have to send you some pearls, Kate Thurman, so that you can show up with some pearls. I'm gonna do that. But I just think they make you feel great. I wear them dress up, casual, none matter, because the way it makes you feel. They're
Yeah.
available on our website. And then last year I started doing the parties live, which is amazing because I get to meet people, women all over the world. We get to chit chat and shop, shop for some pearls, and that's where the pearls came from.
I love it. I had some of your pearls at the gala. At my gala's 2 years in a row. And I want to tell you, I gotta tell you that they were over there being they wanted those pearls. I'm like, and some people they even asked. So that's why I wanted to ask you and get in your business about it because I want you to put the website here to tell us the website so they know where to go. Because I was like, okay, some people I had it printed and I sent it to them, but let's say for the audience, for the world to know how great. Listen, y'all. Listen. They were
Okay,
over
the
there.
pearls, we have a full website. You can shop, you can do whatever. It's dreamdmd.com. It's always loaded with some amazing pearls. Go out there, spend some time, shop around, and it's dreamdmd.com. Real easy to remember.
Okay, see, you heard it. DreamDND.com. Go and get you some pearls. Go get you some pearls. Because I promise you, Melissa, I saw, and then I would go to church and I would see people with the pearls on. I'm like, oh,
Girl, you all see me on Sunday. I got 3 or 4 pink bags in my hand because people, the church people, I just take theirs to church to them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. How does it feel to be so, interpersonal, so personal with people, being able to have that close relationship with people that, you go to church with, people in your area, and knowing that those are returning customers. And it's about, I believe in relationship building.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
How do you feel like knowing that you have these returning customers, but they're like family to you?
I love it because it's a connection, and it's a consistent connection. Events, I love doing events, of course, but you don't see those people all the time in your normal space. I'll get a DM from somebody say, "Listen, I got to take 5 gifts to work tomorrow. Find me something."
Mm,
Recently, I got a DM says, "Listen, I got extra $50 to go shopping for me and send me some stuff." Didn't even pick it out. I picked it out for them. I
mm,
love that. That means I built this relationship and they trust me, they trust my
Mm.
taste, and they trust my product. So I really, really love the connection that just the jewelry has brought, which is a very different connection than some of the other things.
I love that. I love that. We done talked and time and got by us real quick, didn't it?
It did. I, I loved it. Just a nice, comfortable chat.
Yeah, I just because one, I believe in nice, comfortable check. I believe in relationship building. I believe in not. It's not about selling things. It's about the connection,
Hmm.
and you seem to have that connection with people. We've connected, and I absolutely love our connection.
So grateful.
I can't wait to get my pearls too. I love my
Let me
pearls.
send you some.
I love it. I love it. Can you tell our audience how to reach you?
Absolutely. Kate, this has been so much fun. I feel like I've just been sitting here chatting with my girlfriends and just having a good time. I loved it. Thank you for this time.
Oh,
Listen, folks, we're real easy to connect with. It's at themelissabanks.com. You can go to the link. All the links are there. The jewelry link is right there. You can just go to themelissabanks.com, click on jewelry. It's going to take you to the website. Our books, you can click on the link. It'll take you straight to where you can purchase books, whether you're looking for information on event planning, or you just need some inspiration. That's what we're about. You can find it right there. And you can connect with every single thing that we do. When we have a new event coming up, like we do, the link will be there as well. It's one simple link you go to, and that's themelissabanks.com.
I love it. I love it. You heard it here. Go on to the website, place your order. Just she's a lovely person. All of her, everything she does is just done with grace. And I thank you for being here, Melissa. Thank you for being our guest today. Until next time, this has been another episode of the Kate Thurman Show.